In June, the Canadian federal government extended many of the restrictions to go until at least September 30th. But Congressman Brian Higgins, who's been critical of many of the COVID policies at the border for a long time now, is hopeful they will soon come to an end.
Congressman Brian Higgins says there's a lot of momentum to end the mandatory use of the ArriveCAN app.
The hope is that it will end the mandatory ArriveCAN and make it voluntary, that people choose to use it, but not required to use it.
If you wanted to go to Canada right now, you'd have to use the app and enter your proof of vaccination and other information up to 72 hours before crossing the border into Canada. Last week, Congressman Higgins met with some of his Canadian counterparts to talk about the need to remove barriers at border crossings to encourage travel and tourism. Members of the Canada-United States Interparliamentary Group encouraged the Canadian government to make ArriveCAN voluntary.
These COVID restrictions that continue to hamper cross-border traffic are a big problem. Traffic is down between the borders by about 40%. It's absolutely essential that we get back to a sense of normalcy. 86% of Canadians are fully vaccinated, and I think we're moving into a management mode as it relates to COVID.
Higgins is also hopeful the random testing at the border would be dropped too.
That is hoped, and also the vaccination requirement. Again, 86% of Canadians are fully vaccinated. It's a lower percentage in the United States, but it's still very, very high. And my hope is that all COVID restrictions will be lifted.
Again, these restrictions are in place until at least next Friday, and there's no official word yet from the Canadian government about them being dropped. Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.